I first met Derek when I was in Brazil showing one of our past movies, Walking on Water. Derek was born blind, and I had recently watched his YouTube video about him surfing pipeline, and along with every other surfer in the world, I was completely inspired.
Sempre morei perto da praia e minha vida toda eu sempre fui fissurado pelo barulho do mar, pelo barulho das ondas e sempre tive esse sonho de surfar.
Maru was the director of the surf school and really the first person to believe in Derek that he could actually surf even though he was born blind. I've learned that Derek is a very determined person, and when he decided he was going to surf, nothing was going to stop him. He ended up signing himself up for surf school and later told his parents.
Belo dia ele chegou lá falando pra mim que ele ia surfar. E eu falei assim, não, você não vai surfar não, você tá doida? Como? Não esquenta não, mãe. Fica fria, relaxa.
Aí eu não gostei, mas não interferi também.
Que ninguém acreditava que uma pessoa cega poderia aprender a surfar. Eu aceitei esse desafio e comecei se transformando a técnica em tato, em comando de voz, e deu certo. Até hoje estamos juntos.
Derek had a desire to surf pipeline, one of the most dangerous waves in the world, and there was no one better to train him and get him ready for those big, hollow waves than Magno, who's a very famous bodyboarder in Brazil.
I'm a pro bodyboarder, so my work is just to surf, and Derek knew that. So if I want to surf, I should just call Magno. I surfed this big and hollow wave in my city. Every time I would surf, I would tell him, hey Derek, this is an amazing wave. And he started to beg me to take him over there, but I was kind of afraid. This day we surfed was like 8 feet faces. This is like a pretty gnarly day to take him over there, the first time. But man, I was like choosing good waves and he was doing great, making drops, late drops, and I was like, wow, this is crazy, He got some waves and then I saw this big set. When I look back, like this set formed in the whole reef, like wow. I saw Derek like wiping out and his hair was like through the lip, free falling, like oh. I was like, oh my goodness. I know Derek was ready on that day because he surfed really good waves and he also got a crazy wipeout, and he was still calm. That day was the day that I decided, okay, Derek is ready. Let's take him to surf pipeline.
Pipeline is one of the most challenging spots in the world.
You can feel how big it is and how powerful it is and how serious it is.
It's hard enough to surf it with eyes.
He's straight away saying, I want to surf pipeline.
When you know what you're doing and you've been surfing for 30 years and you can see perfectly well, you can die.
Quando eu comecei a crescer e reparava que as outras pessoas enxergavam e eu não enxergava, apesar de eu não enxergar, eu sou capaz de fazer qualquer coisa.
They met Bruno Lemos, who's a photographer on the North Shore of Hawaii, and he introduced them to some of the local surfers who were actually willing to take Derek out to pipeline.
If they weren't there, we would just catch like 1 or 2 waves a session. But now he got like 30 waves.
Magno and Derek were thankful to be able to surf pipeline, and there was a YouTube video made of him surfing pipeline that spread like wildfire. No one could have ever imagined the events that YouTube video would set into motion.
So the goal was accomplished, but we knew there was something more, there was like, he can do better, he can get better, there's something missing.
Over the next year, the missing pieces would be revealed, and the Beyond Sight movie would document Derek's journey back to pipeline. Along the way, he would get to meet and surf with his heroes, get sponsored by huge companies, and inspire a generation.
It's like being in a boxing match and having your hands tied.
All he knows how to do is live by faith.
I think being a surfer, it's all about faith. Because you are waiting for something that you really can't see.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do it. Just click the subscribe button. It's super easy, and we promise it costs you nothing. Thank you. Yes, you.